Wait a minute. Is it giving you Janet Jackson vibes? Yeah. How y'all feeling about that? The style, what is it giving? Welcome back to my channel. It's V, and I'm here to talk to y'all about, give y'all an update on my pregnancy. I am currently 36 weeks pregnant, and I want to give y'all an update. So stay tuned if you want to see that. All right, in this video, I'm going to show you everything that I've been using throughout this pregnancy. I am not a doctor. I cannot tell you what to take. So if you see anything in my video and you're wondering should you take it, you need to ask your doctor before you do that. But these are things that have been helping me to give me a little bit of comfort as I'm going through this pregnancy. So I'm gonna try to go in order from head to toe. That might not happen, but that's definitely my goal on sharing the products that I've been using. This is just some of them. None of these people paying me to show the products. But I just think it could be helpful to somebody. So if it is helpful, let me know. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, or leave a comment if you feel like that. Or if you don't. Anyway, let's get started. The first thing I just want to say, I don't have a product, but one of the things that started early on in the pregnancy was my gums started bleeding. I do have braces in, but I had a lot of swelling in my gums and a lot of bleeding from my gums once I became pregnant. Like, I never had that issue, and I also brought it up to my doctor and the orthodontist, and they believe it was all related to the pregnancy. Because you have so much more blood in your body when you're pregnant, and my gums just want to bleed all the blood out. I mean, it's not that bad, but that's just something I wanted to mention. One of the things I think most pregnant people deal with is heartburns. And what I use to combat that is Tums. I have, this one says naturals, no artificial flavors or dye, black cherry and watermelon. Now this is the second container of Tums that I've purchased. My husband had to get up out the bed. I had already completed the first batch, like the first part of the pregnancy. So this is for the last trimester this was purchased, and he had to get out the bed. It was like 11 o'clock at night, and I was like thinking I'm finna just no longer exist in this world. And my baby got up and he went to Walgreens, and he FaceTimed me, and he showed me all the options, and I was like, get that one. I didn't really care. I'm like, I need something because I'm finna die. But he came back with the Tums, and I took one. This just happened like a couple of days ago. And he came back with the Tums, and they worked miracles. Another thing that I use for heartburn is milk. And I've actually been, I usually drink almond milk. I don't really drink cow milk, but I drink almond milk because I like the way it tastes. I don't like cow milk. I don't like the way it tastes. That's the reason why I drink almond milk. I'll drink a glass of that, and that also helps with the heartburns. So y'all let me know some other options for heartburn. All right, the next product that I've been using, I use the Walgreens. I don't know if y'all can see that. Walgreens brand, Walsum. So this is usually used as a sleep aid, but let me see if I can put it where y'all can really see it. There we go. This is usually used as a sleep aid, and if you combine this with the vitamin B6, it'll help with nausea. It's safe for pregnancy. It's safe during pregnancy. According to my doctor, it's safe during pregnancy. So I was using this for nausea and to help me go to sleep at nighttime. So for me, it's a 2-for-1 because even though it stopped the nausea, it also makes me very sleepy. So this is not something that I can take during the day to help with nausea. I need to be alert during the day. I don't have time to be sleepy and dozing off. So this is not something that I would take during the daytime. I would only take this at nighttime, right before, like, you know, if I'm nauseated at nighttime. This is something I would take or to help me go to bed. Because my doctor told me that it was safe during pregnancy. And when I researched it myself, I think that even when a doctor prescribes something for you, you still need to, it's your responsibility to go and research it and find out more about it before you put it in your body. You cannot take it back. So you need to go research it before you go to put it in your body. You know what I'm saying? So this works really well for me. As far as that, it do help with the nausea. But I think that because I had so much nausea, that it actually started to wear off. So another thing, I had to get medications. So yes, I had to get prescribed medications for nausea. I had to get, I'm not going to show y'all what the cap said and all that, because y'all not finna get my address and be stalking my life and all that crazy stuff. But I'm just playing. My doctor prescribed me Zofran because I could take Zofran during the daytime and function properly the way I needed to function without having, hold on, let me take some tongue. I'm having heartburn right now. Oh, let me take a little tongue. Okay, so I try to limit how much medicine I take. So if I take the Zofran, I'll take it probably when I absolutely positively don't need to be nauseated, like when I'm working or something like that. Other than that, I'll try to fight through it and just get through it. Next, honey, who finna be constipated? Not me. Well, stool softener, you don't want to take anything that's a laxative. You can take a stool softener, but you don't want to take anything that's a laxative when you're pregnant, unless your doctor say you can do that. But I just did Colace, and I would take this every other day, like if I started feeling like I was constipated. But once I started incorporating more vegetables into my diet and more fruit, I really didn't have that problem. Like, I still got a whole bunch of these left or whatever, because it's not something that I really been dealing with now. But when I first got pregnant, oh my God, like when you get pregnant, all that slows down because your body is trying to slow down digestion so that it can absorb more of the vitamins out of the stuff that you eat. So because that's slowing down, it can cause constipation. So I needed these. These is like, thank you, Jesus, for letting somebody invent this. Because next, Sudafed. Now, I don't know if I said this or not. These people not paying me to tell y'all what I'm taking. Okay? This is just stuff that I bought that's working for me. Now, the Sudafed, they don't want you to take this a lot at all. My doctor don't want this to be taken a lot at all. So I barely take this. I barely take this. I only take this when the congestion is like I can't breathe. So with every pregnancy I ever had, I always had nasal congestion. And one of the things that they recommend for you to take is some Sudafed. So this is the one that I'm taking now, but I barely take it. Like, if I can breathe, I'm okay. I won't take anything, but it's like late at night time when I cannot breathe. This is the non-drowsy formula. So they see. But this is the one that I take for congestion. I've probably only taken 2 pills out of this box. Like, this is not something I took a lot of. I just was feeling really horrible one day, like very congested, and I took it and it worked for me. So that's one of the things. Next, is this here. Summer's Eve. Okay? That 5-in-1 right there. This right here. Another product that my husband, I was having a lot of irritation and stuff like that. I already use sensitive soaps. And I use Dial when I work because I work in an environment that can be dirty. So on the days that I work, I use Dial to clean my body. When I'm not at work, I'll use a moisturizing sensitive soap. Not sensitive skin, but like something that's moisturizing. Like Olay. I'll usually use Olay when I'm not at work. But if I work, I'm using Dial. Yeah, antibacterial. Yeah, I'm using that. But I haven't been able to use any of that since I've been pregnant. I've only been able to, as far as like you know, on your sensitive areas, I have to use this now. So I was complaining all day long. When I was at work, I was complaining the entire day. And so when I came home, my husband had a bottle. This is the second bottle he bought me. But he bought me a bottle of this. Like, I can't say nothing hurt. He gonna get it. I guess he like, I want you to be as comfortable as possible. I have an awesome husband. But I use this. This is very gentle for me. It works. I don't have irritation or swelling or all that stuff that comes along with being pregnant in your private areas. One of the things that I don't have the actual product in front of me to show you guys is my hemorrhoid cream. Yes, your girl was dealing with hemorrhoids. Moment of silence for the hemorrhoids. So my husband once again went out and got me some hemorrhoid cream and helped me with that, and it worked. So I used the cream, but I don't have it right here in front of me right now. All right, last thing that I am using is some Vaseline. I use Vaseline because I don't really want to use scented lotions and stuff like that. I use Vaseline to go on my belly to help it stretch and grow. I try to use stuff that has less amount of chemicals in it as possible. Even with my skin, the biggest organ on your body, it absorbs all this stuff that we put on it. So I really try to use stuff, not saying that I always, but for the most part, I try not to do that. Like at nighttime, I don't use deodorant. I only use deodorant when I go somewhere. Just less stuff we putting on our bodies, you know? So that's just what I've been doing with that, y'all. It's time to see this belly. All right, it's time to show y'all the belly. This is, I'm just rubbing all this Vaseline that's on my belly, rubbing it across here. This is my belly. It is beautiful. Look at my beautiful belly. Look at that. It is beautiful. Mamas, don't be worried about stretch marks, weight gain, none of that stuff. You are working a miracle, my girl. You are bringing life into the world. So don't worry about all the rest of that stuff. After you have that baby, then you're going to bring sexy back. You can work out, you can diet, and you can get that old body back or something close to it. And when it comes to stretch marks, baby, a real man ain't worried about no stretch marks. So don't worry about the stretch marks.